guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I thought I would do a really casual sit down video today because I haven't done one in a little while. I am also vlogging today, so keep your eyes peeled for that too. And I've also been filming some reels this morning, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, then you should. So the link is in the description box. It's Rachel Von Hatley on Instagram. Go give me a follow, it would really help me out. But yeah, today's video is going to be a really casual sit down video, and I kind of just wanted to go through my sort of handbag or designer wish list at the moment. I haven't bought anything new recently that's designer, nothing that I haven't shown you, at least I don't think. Why is something ringing in my head for that? No, I haven't. It's just that I bought a trench coat and some boots on Vinted, which came to a grand total of £30 for both, which I was very happy with. Anyway, neither of them are designers, so I'm not going to bother speaking about those, and you'll see them in the reels that I just filmed over on Instagram, so go do that. But today's wish list video, so sorry about the washing machine being on as well. I wanted to show you guys some things that I'm really pining over, that I definitely can't afford and probably won't get. Which is probably not like the best thing. I'd love to do this video and then be like, then I went out and bought it all and here's a haul, but I can't do that, so we're just going to talk about it instead. First up, let's just dive straight in, is obviously my one true love, Loewe. I adore Loewe more than anything in the world. It's my favourite designer brand, closely followed by Louis Vuitton, mainly for the history of Louis Vuitton, but like Loewe is just everything. It's, if I could design collections, that's what they would look like. Everything Jonathan Anderson does, I think, is genuinely genius, and I just adore the brand as a whole. Now, obviously they're famous for their puzzle bags, but actually a bag that I've been keeping an eye on recently is their flamenco bag. I've got everything up on my phone, but I'll put pictures to the side here so that you can actually see what I'm talking about. But if I keep looking at my phone, it's because I'm sort of talking about what I am looking at. So the mini flamenco bag is one that I've really been keeping an eye on, and the reason being is its versatility. The thing that I love about this bag is, firstly, it's not the puzzle bag that lots of other people have got. I absolutely adore the puzzle bag, I think it's gorgeous, but so many people have it now and I just kind of would want something different. So there's that, that's point number one. But its versatility, honestly, is what pulls me in the most. Firstly, especially in the mini size, the flamenco bag can be worn crossbody, which is a huge thing for me, but the thing I love most about it is it's a high crossbody because the strap is adjustable. So I have my Celine Nano luggage bag, which is a crossbody, but the strap is non-adjustable, and the bag sits so low when it's crossbody on me, probably because I'm 5'5", but also because the strap just isn't adjustable and it really winds me up. But with the flamenco, the strap is. So you'll see in the pictures here that it sits more on the stomach, which I much prefer. You can still fit a jacket and a coat underneath, but yeah, I just think it's like a much more practical place for a bag to sit crossbody as well, because you can get your hand in a little bit easier, getting stuff out. It's a little bit more accessible. But what I also love about this bag is you can take the strap off completely and it can be a clutch bag for the evening, but you can also adjust the strap so short that it's a shoulder bag. And to be these three things in one is kind of what I'm looking for at the moment. I want a bag that's great for the day as a crossbody, hands-free. I want it like great for the summer, because I wear crossbodies more in the winter, I find, as well, because over a coat I think it really like holds an outfit together. But in the summer I really only wear shoulder bags, mainly because I've got like just a vest top on, shorts or a skirt on, and I don't want to have a crossbody like on my actual skin, if that makes sense. Like, it's fine over a coat, but it's like a bit of a fuss over a more body type outfit, I guess. So I tend to wear shoulder bags in the summer. So the fact that this can be both is really great, and then the fact that it can also be a clutch is just everything. I love the drawstring closure, but you can leave it undrawn, and it also has a magnetic closure, which I really like. We all know the Loewe leather has been compared to the same quality as Hermes leather. So really you're getting like such a high quality bag for so much cheaper than Hermes. And also much higher quality than Chanel, but also again cheaper. So this mini flamenco clutch comes in at £1,500, and the colour that I would be looking to get it in, I believe, is called Dusty Blue. So that's the one that I am looking at. I am going to London at the end of this month to see Movements live, which I can't wait for. It'll be the 3rd time seeing them this year, 4th time seeing them overall. And I'm so sorry, the washing machine is going to like sound like it's taking off. So I am going to be going to, my boyfriend wants to go to Harrods and I want to go to Liberty's, and there's obviously a Loewe at both, but the Loewe at Liberty's is really special and the people there are always amazing. I'm going to try and go to New Bond Street as well because Casa Loewe is there, and I have a sales associate there, so I'd like to go see her. But yeah, hopefully I will be able to look at this bag at least. I probably won't be purchasing it because I just don't have the funds right now, but it is gorgeous and I just really want to have a look at it in person. If I was to go for the puzzle bag though, obviously you guys all know what the puzzle bag looks like, but the colour that I want to get it in, I think it's called Dirty Mauve, yeah. Dirty Mauve, and that comes in at, well, the mini is 1,750, but I actually think that would be too small for me, so I think I would up it to the small. So those are my 2 things on my Loewe wish list. Now, these were obviously new season, but some things that I've spotted online that are vintage pieces are the Louis Vuitton mini Lin Manon shoulder bag. Now I'll put up a picture here of what that looks like. I have found it second hand, but it is now sold, so that's gone. But it was a really, really interesting bag that caught my eye because it's got the mini monogram print on it and it's in the cloth. Now this came out in the year 2000. It's a gorgeous bag with the classic buckle detail that Marc Jacobs was really, really huge for at the time. And yeah, it's just really gorgeous. It's probably not one that I'm going to be getting again because although it was actually a very good price, it was £535 on Break Archive, which is one of my favourite second-hand online stores. It's going to be very difficult to find again, and that one's gone. So it's getting an honorary mention, let's say, because I think it's very, very gorgeous. Now another vintage piece that I have found recently is the Louis Vuitton Hudson PM in the monogram canvas. This bag is basically the classic monogram canvas version of my Takeshi Murakami, oh my gosh, what is the Lodge bag, sorry, forgot the model name for a moment there. So this is the Hudson, but I own the Lodge model, which is ever so slightly different, and the difference is it doesn't have the flap over the top. Mine just has a zip closure. This has a flap going over the top, but it still has the 2 pockets on the front. They have koala nose closures, and the flap over the top has a buckle closure, whereas my 2 front pockets have buckle closures and then there's a zip closure on the top. So those are the 2 main differences, but otherwise it's almost exactly the same bag, just in the classic monogram canvas, and obviously not from the Takeshi Murakami collection. Now on High Heel Hierarchy, I'm giving you such a tip here. They have one available for £700, which is an insanely good price. I highly recommend you jump on it, but even though I really want the bag, but I probably again won't actually get this one because it is so similar to my Lodge bag from the Takeshi Murakami collection. And as much as I want this bag, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous, I would love to have it as my first classic monogram piece. It just doesn't make sense to me to spend £700 on a bag that is so similar to one that I've already got. So there's a little shout out to High Heel Hierarchy, which is where I got my Loewe pants from. They have one right now. Now a friend of mine, Izzy Manuel on Instagram, I hope I'm saying your name right there, Izzy, she came to me with probably one of my dream bags of all time. She is currently selling a Louis Vuitton Takeshi Murakami cherry print Speedy. This is one of my holy grail bags, and a bag that I will have in my collection at some point in my life. perhaps not now, because it is so rare and incredibly expensive. If you are interested in buying it off of Izzy, I believe that she's wanting around £3,000 for it, because she has had the vachetta leather completely replaced at Louis Vuitton. The canvas is obviously original. It's a stunning bag. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful, and I highly recommend you go and buy it off Izzy. She's an amazing person. I do recommend that you go follow her on Instagram for all her sustainability tips as well. But I did manage to find one, thankfully through Shiv from Rebound Store, who sent me a link to one that is available for 1,500 with the original vachetta leather one. So this has not been updated. And this bag is just on it. It's genuinely one of my dream bags. I have 3 dream Louis Vuitton bags, and I'll get onto the other 2 in a moment, but this is one of them. This would be very, very special for me to have. Obviously, I have one bag from the Takeshi Murakami collection in the multicolour monogram Blanc with the white background. My next interest would be to get a bag from the range with the cherry print, and if it was a Speedy at the same time, then I'd be killing 2 birds, because I really want a Speedy in my collection too. So genuinely, this is honestly like the dream, because it's 2 of my favourite things in one bag. This is from my favourite Louis Vuitton range, the Takeshi Murakami collection, and my favourite canvas is either the monogram or the demi ebene, which I already have my Neverfull in and my clay in, so I would like to get one of the piece in the monogram. So there's that. Again, not one that I'm probably going to be getting anytime soon. However, let's move on to something that I actually might be getting and stop teasing you with all these things that I can't actually get. Now, as I mentioned previously, I have a Celine Nano luggage tote in the size small. I bought this back in 2015 or 16, I believe. One of my favourite bags of all time, one of my favourite bags I own. Absolutely adore her. She's in the colour cerise with the white stitching. And it was from the Phoebe Philo era as well, which I adore. So the issue, like I was mentioning previously, is the strap for that bag is not adjustable, and it hits me at a really awkward point. It's fine if I've got one of my long winter coats on, it doesn't bother me so much, but otherwise it's quite annoying where it hits. So my idea has been to update it with a new Celine strap. Now, unfortunately, that bag that I have comes with the gunmetal hardware, which they don't do on any of their new straps, which really winds me up. All of the straps in the store at the moment only have gold hardware, only. That's your only option. So if you have a Celine bag that has silver hardware and you want to put a new strap on it, tough. It only comes in the gold. Don't ask me why. So that is a little bit annoying, but I feel like because it's not the silver hardware, it's the gunmetal, I can kind of mix them. I think it won't look quite so odd. And the one I'm going for is the short strap in wool with the Celine jacquard and gold finish in the beige and white. So this has tan leather detail on it at the bottom, and then the wide strap is like a jacquard material with Celine written on it. That's something that I'm looking to get perhaps when I go up to London at the end of the month. This comes in at £325, and I'm gonna sneeze. Okay. So yeah, that's something that's interested me quite a lot, because I think it would really bring a new lease of life to my Celine Nano. Absolutely adore the bag, wear it quite often, well, very often actually, but I think it would just help it to sit a little bit higher, because the strap is short and it's designed to sit a little bit higher. So I'm going to take my Celine bag with me hopefully when I go to London and try that on in the Celine store. So that's my plan for that, because I know £325 is a ridiculous amount of money for a strap, but if it's bringing a new lease of life to one of my bags, then I do think it's worth it. And it's something that I can save up for more easily than a bag that's over £1,000. So there's that idea. Now on to something that I also feel like I might buy, perhaps not at the end of the month, but something that I can definitely save up for. And this is a bag I've had my eye on for quite a while now, and it's the Acne Musubi shoulder bag. Now this is not the classic Musubi bag. That's a bag that I've also had my eye on for a very long time. I absolutely adore the classic Musubi bag by Acne, but in the times that I have tried it on, and believe me, there have been quite a few, because every time I go into Acne, I try on that bag with the idea of getting it, and then every time I feel like that little top handle and the knots on the side just really get in the way, and it really annoys me. So every time I come out of the shop and I don't get it. Then they released the Masubi shoulder bag version, which has a knot on the front, a larger knot, but it's not in the way of anything, and a completely open top with a zip closure with nothing fussy in the way. So I feel like this might be the answer. And the thing that I love so much about it is the versatility. So again, this has a very adjustable strap. I can wear it crossbody, but it's up high. It's a high crossbody adjustment on the strap. You can also wear it as a clutch because your hand can go behind the knot, which I think is so clever. Absolutely love that detail. Obviously when your hand isn't there, it's just flat against the bag, but it's possible to do that, and you can hold it as a clutch. And then you can also adjust the strap so that it's so short that it fits on your shoulder but high up. So I hate long shoulder bags where it's basically a crossbody and they're like, oh, you can wear it on your shoulder, but it always falls off because it's so far down. This you can adjust to a short length so that it sits underneath your armpit as a shoulder bag, which I love. Obviously the option is there to also have it on the longer adjustment and wear it as a longer shoulder bag, but I probably won't do that. But it means I can wear it crossbody, on my shoulder, both high up and as a clutch, which goes back to my first point of being super versatile. Also, this bag comes in at £900, which I understand is still a very huge amount of money, but for a designer bag to be under £1,000 is kind of unheard of at this point. So especially for this size, because this is not small. They actually do a mini version which is crossbody only. Although I guess you could wear it on your shoulder, but again, it's quite tiny. It's probably, I think the measurements are about this big. So in this regular size, it's actually a brilliant size for £900, I think. So that's definitely on the wish list. That might be something that actually does happen. I have saved up a little bit of money and I'm hoping to get some more at Christmas. If that happens, then I will be buying that bag for myself, I think, because the versatility for £900, I mean, it's 3 bags in one, which girl maths makes it free. And who doesn't want a free bag from Acne? So that one is definitely on the cards. That one probably is going to happen at some point. Okay guys, that's it for this wish list video. I really hope you enjoyed it. It feels really, really nice to be talking about some bags that hopefully will be coming into my collection in the future. If you want to see my collection as it is, how it is right now, then please go and watch the video that I've linked in the description. There's probably a card up here somewhere, so you can go and watch it as well, and you can see my entire designer handbag collection. We've got the likes of Loewe, Balenciaga, what else do I have? Lots of Louis Vuitton, Saint Laurent, Chloe, there's more, I can't think of them all off the top of my head. But yeah, thank you so much for watching guys. I really enjoyed filming this one and I will see you very soon. Bye!